Good afternoon, Team Whidbey. As we get ready for this 4th of July weekend coming up, I just want to take a couple minutes to talk to you about some updates and the things that we need to continue doing to make sure that we work through this coronavirus pandemic. I'm over here at the Nimitz Galley on Altfield. It's a tremendous galley, and I wish that we could do those things that we had been doing before coronavirus, so the special meals every month and bringing people in here. But for those of you who haven't been in here, extraordinary facility, a lot of pride in the facility with the galley staff here who continue to work very hard, serving some of the sailors you see going by, who get a free preview of the next video update for Team Whidbey here. So we did start opening up additional services in MWR on the 17th of June when we went to HBCon Bravo. So it was really good to get to that point. Community trends had continued to go well. Since that time, we've seen trends across America in different states and also around Washington State that are concerning. And so we all need to continue doing those individual actions that we need to do to make sure that we try to stop any community spread trends out there. But I'll get to that here in a little bit. But with the MWR services and other services that we've opened up, for example, we opened up the gym. We started with active duty only, but after our staff and everybody getting used to how that was working, we went ahead and went active duty only until 0800, and then after that it's open to all eligible personnel. So we've been able to continue to evolve the processes since we first came out with those changes on the 17th of June. The theater is opened up. I'm looking forward to taking the kids there Thursday night for Aladdin at 6 p.m. So that should be a lot of fun. A convergence zone is open to all eligible patrons, and so there are some limitations on capacity limits in these things and time limits as we need to in some of these facilities. But really, we have been seeing people come out and use these facilities, and so things are going well. We continue to watch these community trends with COVID cases in the area as we evaluate what else we can do to provide services and expand services. On the gates, so we went ahead and opened full posture on the gates for a little bit, but as we looked at the traffic data, we saw that we still weren't seeing the same traffic that we were seeing before COVID. I still have extra security precautions that we're taking due to recent events in Corpus Christi and other information. So we continue to have those measures, which puts a strain on our security force. And with the reduced amount of traffic coming in the gates, we went back to closing Saratoga Gate and reducing the hours at Maui Gate. So we'll continue evaluating gate posture as we work through what commands are doing with workforce and what we're seeing with traffic, and what additional security measures that we have to take due to other threats out there. So that's all the information on those things. There's other service updates that we'll continue to provide via Facebook and our website. So I do encourage you to check those out. And also, as always, if you got questions on services, pull out your phone and pull up the Navy Life PNW app, and that will get you in touch with whichever office on the MWR side is providing a service, or on the Fleet and Family Support Center side, so you can make sure you talk with them directly and understand what kind of service posture they're in and how they can best suit your needs. And as always, if you have any questions, please contact Whidbey Island PAO. So as we get ready to head into the 4th of July weekend, hopefully, it's raining today, hopefully the weather's going to clear up. We have the opportunity to have a nice weekend out there. We did see after Memorial Day weekend, we saw some elevated trends around the area, like in Whatcom County, some other places that could be tied back to some Memorial Day activities. So we certainly don't want to see that around here. I encourage everybody out there to take the precautions necessary. Avoid gatherings of people. Where we're seeing the problems coming from are like bars and restaurants. We've seen some cases, and I'm talking around the country, not just locally here, coming out of some bars and restaurants. So it's really the gatherings that we see those cases coming out. What we are seeing here is that anytime there is a case here, what I have noticed is that the precautions that we take in our commands and in our facilities stop that case in its tracks. We do not see community spread here, and that's the things that we're doing, such as wearing a cloth face covering. If you're maintaining the 6 feet of physical distance, okay? And so if you can't maintain that 6 feet of physical distance, you need to be wearing a cloth face covering. Hand sanitizers and cleaning. We're doing temperature checks at our facilities. So all these kinds of things that we continue to do to stop any kind of community spread here in our facility and in our community. There are opportunities to get out there and enjoy yourself. Please do that responsibly. The fireworks are canceled for this year in Oak Harbor. And just like we saw on Memorial Day weekend, when we had to cancel the events, the local towns and cities canceled those events, unfortunately, that's a missed opportunity. However, I do want to highlight on here, I wanted to come in here and show you what Coopville did, the town of Coopville. They put a banner up Memorial Day weekend, and a lot of folks from the town of Coopville signed a banner showing their support for Whidbey Island and the men and women in uniform. So I do want to express my great appreciation to the town of Coopville for doing that and showing that support. I really enjoyed the Memorial Day celebration last year, and I hope that by the time we have Memorial Day next year, we'll be at a point where we can have that kind of celebration. So meanwhile, 4th of July weekend, we're always concerned anyway with barbecues and fireworks and all that kind of stuff. So please be safe with your 4th of July activities. However, this year in particular, please follow these measures, avoiding gatherings, wearing the cloth face covering, maintaining your physical distance, so we continue to support our mission readiness here and make sure we've got a good, healthy workforce and families in Team Whidbey. So thank you, enjoy your holiday, and we'll see you next time.